Hi, I'm still in Bonaire, and this is just a short seated sequence for the evening time to help you unwind. We're going to start in Upavistha Konasana. We'll extend our feet out to the side. It's nice to have a blanket or a bolster underneath you. Bring your hands behind you, lift your chest, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, let your thigh bones drop down heavy. Take another inhale. Find a point in front of you that's not moving and let your eyes rest there. Flex your feet. Feel your Achilles tendons root down. And try to get as high up on your sitting bones as possible. If you can bring the hands to the knees or in front of you without the pelvis shifting at all, and what I mean by that is if the pelvis shifts back, we want to stay here, but if you can bring the hands in front, you can also start to walk the hands forward any amount. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, unwinding, releasing the day by dropping the top of the thigh bones down. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Walk your hands back in. Pull your left knee into, or bring your left foot into the inside of your right groin. Take your right hand behind you, just a little twist here. Inhale, lift your spine. Exhale, rotate, look over your right shoulder. Take 1 more breath here. Notice that both sitting bones need to stay rooted. There's a tendency for us to sort of uproot one or the other. So just with your awareness, keep dropping both halves of the sitting bones, both halves of the pelvis down. Inhale, undo. We'll twist the other way. Right hand outside the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, rotate. Keep the twist in the belly. Keep your right hand to the outside of the thigh. Take your left arm up. Inhale. And exhale, nice and slow, side bend. You can look down at the foot, but this is a side bend, not a forward fold. So looking forward or up might help you keep that. Take an inhale. Left sitting bone heavy. Left arm reaches overhead. And side bend any amount. Inhale. Releasing tension, exhale. Inhale, rise up. As you exhale, take your left hand behind you. Take your right arm up and get big and bright through the side body. You can stay here and just reach back a little side bend this way, or you can lift the pelvis and reach up and behind you. Take an inhale. Exhale, open the chest, stretch the side body, excite the muscles in your right leg. And then nice and slow, set the pelvis back down and release. We'll change sides. Bend your right knee. Extend your left leg. We'll take an inhale here. First set up, sitting bones heavy, spine long, and we'll twist. Right hand to the inside, left hand behind you. Take an inhale, sitting bones heavy, heart up, and exhale, rotate. And the rotation is not coming from neck and head, it's coming from the belly and the organs. So we're moving the inner body, which may feel like the twist isn't quite as deep, but it actually is better and deeper than twisting with the head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale, untwist, twist over the opposite leg now. Inhale, lift both spines. Both sides of your spine, and then take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Lift the chest, and again, monitor the sitting bones. Take an inhale here, soft, steady gaze. Reach the right arm up on your next breath in. From your right sitting bone to your right thumb, lift, and as you exhale, nice and slow, side bend. And again, you can look down at your left kneecap, but we tend to sort of coil in, and I want you to keep gently opening the right lung back and sliding this left lung underneath you. Inhale, so looking forward or maybe even up helps us with that. Both sitting bones heavy. This right one wants to peel up. Keep channeling energy down to free up all of the side body here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Take your right hand behind you, and you can stay here and just lift this left side waist up, gaze up, or put pressure into your right hand, lift up onto your right knee, your right shin, and stretch the left side body. Tailbone heavy. You can keep it at side bend, or you can start to turn the heart up and maybe even drop the head back just a little bit. Take one more breath. Exhale. Inhale, nice and slow. Come on down and release. From here, let's go ahead and lie on your back. Bend your knees. Lower down nice and slow. Bring your hands to your shins and just rock a little from side to side here. Draw circles on the ceiling or paint the sky with your knees in one direction. And then move in the opposite direction. Good. From here, you'll widen the knees apart, push them forward and down, drawing independent circles. Just breathing, rotating the thigh bones in the socket of the pelvis, as big or as little as you want. The more that you push the knees away, you'll notice the more the belly turns on. And then pause, go the other way, push the knees forward, and then open them out and around. And I feel it in my own body. My chin starts to lift. I want you to keep the back of the head really heavy, or place a block under your head if you need to. Good. Hug your knees in nice and tight to your chest. Pull your right knee in. Stretch your left leg long. Inhale here. Exhale, extend your right heel. You might grab the back of the thigh. You might grab the back of the calf. You might be able to grab the Achilles tendon or the peace fingers around the big toe. More is not always better. This practice is constantly about meeting yourself where you are, not where you think you should be. Take a breath up the back of the leg. Inhale. Releasing your jaw. Releasing the tension through the back of the body. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Let's take a twist. Right knee over to the left. Sorry, my microphone. We'll take the right knee over to the left and twist, coming into a cactus arm. Lift your right elbow a little higher than you think you need to. And then inhale back to center. Change legs, left knee comes in. Pause here, hug in nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale. You can always stay here if this feels really good on the back. Otherwise, you're going to interlace the hands behind the thigh, the calf, the Achilles heel, or take peace fingers around the big toe. Extend the heel, draw the left shoulder back. Breathe up the left leg. Inhale. Releasing tension down the leg. Exhale. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Take your left knee over to the right. Little twist. Wringing out the low back. Wringing out the day. The tension that we tend to carry here. And then nice and slow, draw your knee back up. Hug it in. Release. If there's anything else you need to do to lay comfortably on your back, do that now. And we'll come into Shavasana. I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana. This is just a 10-minute unwind practice. You get to stay here as long as you need. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.